Hello fellow internet dwellers, Brickineer here, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at set number 5970, the Space Police 3 Freeze Ray Frenzy. This set has 80 pieces, 2 minifigures, and originally came out in 2009 with a retail price of $10, which is about $12 now. And if you want to get it nowadays on like Bricklink or eBay, something like that, you're looking at around $9 used and around $20 sealed. So it's a pretty cheap set, pretty small set. And let's take a look at the builds. The first build that you get in this set is Cranx's Speeder. It's a space speeder bike, and it's a really cool design. So the main piece that it's built around is one of the larger engine pieces, and it's been turned into a seat for Cranx, which is pretty cool. It's got a giant flame coming out of it, and some cool fins with different like graffiti stickers on them. And that connects to the front half with another engine piece here, with the Space Police villain logo there. Get a big laser in the front, and then some more fins, kind of making an X pattern. These ones have some more scuffed up marks, kind of graffiti a little bit. It's either graffiti or like supposed to represent like damage or something like that. And then we've got these things here, which are kind of like side bumpers. A little binocular piece, which could be another gun. It could be some sort of like, who knows what it could be. It could be whatever you want it to be. And then you have a little gauge here. Well, a sticker that has 2 gauges and a couple of extra buttons on it. And there's the control stick. Whoops. Hands came off. The control stick can be moved up and down, also like this a little bit, so that you can properly put the figure on. And it's a pretty interesting way that the minifigures can sit on it, because this is a 3 wide piece. Like the gap that makes it up is 3 wide, so they had to come up with a creative way to be able to fit a minifigure on there, and I think they did a pretty darn good job. I really like the design of this speeder. It's very simple, but it's realistic. Well, not realistic, but it makes sense for a speeder bike in the future on a different planet. So I would love if, if we have like space travel in the near future, far future, or whatever, this would be a cool bike to have. And it's kind of like a space motorcycle. So that is why I like this bike design so much. But let's take a look at the other builds. You get a police vehicle, and this is another little bike. The police officers seem to have a lot of little bike sets in this wave of Space Police. It's built off of a, I believe this is one of those Star Wars speeder bikes, kind of like I have part of one here. So it has the same like chassis, but then it's got a little bit different, like it doesn't have those skis on it. It kind of seems like it's the opposite way. So usually this piece would be used going this way, but instead it's being used going this way. The police officer can kind of like kneel there. And this microphone piece is being used as the engine. So very small engine compared to the much larger engine on the Cranx bike. Get some flick fire missiles. If you don't know what they are, you're supposed to flick them, and then they launch. They're usually not the best, but they just look cool. Got a police sticker on there, and the police lights. So all in all, a very simple build, just like the other speeder. I like the design here with the little gap in between. Looks really cool. and just a nice little extra speeder. You also get these 2 signs. You get a stoplight and a stop sign. So you could use these as like a gate, maybe. I don't know if you're having like a race, or you could use them for whatever you want. Kind of weird inclusion, but you know, might as well. If it doesn't increase the price of the set, then might as well add some extra pieces. Now let's take a look at the figures. The first minifigure in the set is Cranx. He is the bad guy of the set, and the cheapest way to get him is in this set. He's also in the largest set. Cranx here is part of the Black Hole Gang, which is like the group of the evil robbers or whatever these guys are supposed to be. He has a really awesome and unique head mold in this orange color, which was only used again in a second figure in the second wave of Space Police 3. So it's got like tentacles and a weird jawline. Kind of looks like a mustache. But that's really cool. And then his shirt is kind of wide open, showing his muscles off. He's got a cool jacket with another Black Hole Gang logo on the right there. Looks pretty cool. He also has the same legs as the rest of the Black Hole Gang, with the bottom half of the skull, because the top half is on his torso. And he's got the chain, and he's got the knee pads. In terms of back printing, he's got the Black Hole Gang logo and some kind of like scaly textured looking back printing, which kind of shines silvery and looks pretty cool. So that is Cranx, probably my second favorite alien or minifigure in this line of sets. And then we also have of course, the Space Police Officer. No specific name for this guy, but I would say he might be like the chief or something because of his face print. So his helmet can be moved up and down, or at least the visor can, and it shows his face off there. And he's got a little microphone there on the right. Some cool sunglasses on, and kind of a growling facial expression. But he definitely looks like he's the leader here, especially compared to the rest of the figures, which you'll see in later reviews. He's got the Space Police logo in the front of his torso, and looks like some padding for like armor or something. Got some pockets. Legs are printed with some knee pads and pockets as well. And then all these guys, all the Space Police officers, have these jetpack or whatever you want to call them. Maybe they're oxygen tanks. To me, they always look like jetpacks. That is what the back looks like. Just some more padding, maybe even like a radio and some more pockets. So, pretty decent figure. Probably one of my favorite Space Police officers out of them all as well. Now let's take a look at the instructions. While I don't have the box, still I do have the instruction manual. So all of the sets have your wanted alien. In this case, it's Cranx. Pretty cool artwork. I love this city in the background. Unfortunately, they never really made any locations in this city other than maybe in Wave 2 there was some police station. But it would have been really cool to get sets based off of like a space city. It didn't even have to be police related, but it could like be a sub-theme. Or Space Police could be a sub-theme of Space City, something like that. That would be a cool idea that maybe they can make in the future. Just standard building instructions. And then got this, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure in every single instruction, if not at least these ones. And it shows every single set. So we have the smallest one there with Squidman's Escape, I think it's called. Then there's the Freeze Ray Frenzy. There's this one, I think it's called like the Gold Heist. I don't have it, but I will be picking up soon. The Space Truck Getaway, one of my favorites. I'm not sure what these two are called. I know this one, I think it is called the Galactic Enforcer. And then it also shows the villains here, the prisoners, Squidman, Cranx, some guy I don't remember, Snake, he's definitely my favorite, Skull Twin, and then I think his name's like Slizer or something. So yeah, these are all the main like first wave of Space Police 3. And then on the back you have some your parts and then Lego Club. And then just some more sets on the back. So that is the instruction manual. Here is how I display the Freeze Ray Frenzy. I have the bike on the side with the ships from the aliens, and I have the police bike with the rest of the police vehicles. So I kind of have a split in the middle there. You could have it build a little stand, have it flying, kind of like what I did here with this ship. But yeah, there's not really a big display piece. So it kind of just fits in the middle of the rest of your Space Police sets. At the end of the day, I think this set is really awesome. For only like $9 used, or $20 sealed in today's money, I think that is a really great deal. If you don't have any Space Police sets, I would suggest you get this one to like try out the theme if you like it, if you like the idea. I really liked how these older Lego themes have so many like iconic small sets, so you don't have to break the bank in order to get them. Like this one, for example, only $9 used, and you get a really nice set with some really cool figures. But that's all I have to say about this set. If you enjoyed the video, then maybe consider giving it a like, or if you've seen the rest of my videos, maybe consider subscribing. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Peace out.